Hello students, welcome to the Schooling Hub. Today we will do our first chapter of trigonometry, that is trigonometric ratios. Before starting, please do like and share our videos and subscribe to our channel. Before starting our exercise, first of all we will check out some of the relations between trigonometric ratios. First relation we have is between sine theta and cos theta, that is sine square theta plus cos square theta, that is equal to 1. Next relation we have is between tan theta and secant theta, that is secant square theta, that is equal to 1 plus tan square theta. We have third relation between cosecant theta and cot theta, that is cosecant theta, cosecant square theta, that is equal to 1 plus cot square theta. These are the relations between trigonometric ratios, between sine and cos, between secant and tan, between cosecant and cot. We need to memorize all these relations for solving the further exercise. We have first question of our exercise. If sine A is equal to under root 3 divided by 2, we have to find the values of cos A and cot A plus cosecant A. First of all, we have the equation, that is sine A, that is equal to under root 3 divided by 2. We know that sine of any angle theta is equal to perpendicular divided by hypotenuse. Hence, from these both equations, we have value of perpendicular, that is under root 3, and that of hypotenuse is 2. We will use Pythagoras theorem, that is hypotenuse square is equal to perpendicular square plus base square. We have value of hypotenuse, that is 2, that of perpendicular is under root 3 plus base square. By solving this equation, we will get value of base as 1. Now first we have to find is cos of angle A. Cos of any acute angle A is equal to its base upon hypotenuse. We have value of base, that is 1, and that of hypotenuse is 2. Hence cos of angle A is 1 divided by 2. Similarly, we have cot A plus cosecant A. First of all, we will find the value of cot A. Cot of any angle is ratio of base to perpendicular. We have value of base as 1 and that of perpendicular as under root 3. Next we have is cosecant of angle A. Cosecant of any angle is ratio of its hypotenuse divided by perpendicular. Value of hypotenuse is 2 and that of perpendicular is under root 3. Now we need to add cot A plus cosecant A, that is 1 divided by under root 3 plus 2 divided by under root 3. We have LCM as under root 3, 2 plus 1, that is 3. 3 can also be written as under root 3 multiplied by under root 3, and in divide we have under root 3. These are simplified, hence we have answer, that is root 3. We have a part of our next question. If sine of 43 degree is equal to P, we have to write the value of cos 43 degree in terms of P. First of all, we have is sine of 43 degree is equal to P. Here 43 is any acute angle, that is any acute angle. Hence, we know that sine of any acute angle, let acute angle be theta, that is equal to perpendicular divided by hypotenuse. Hence, for this, sine 43 degrees is also equal to perpendicular divided by hypotenuse. From this we can see that we have value of perpendicular as P and hypotenuse as 1. Now we will use Pythagoras theorem. Hypotenuse square, that is equal to perpendicular square plus base square. We have the values as 1 and P plus base square. We have 1, that is equal to P square plus base square. By solving the equation, we will get value of base as under root 1 minus p square. Now we have cos of 43 degree. Cos of 43 degree will be similar as cos of theta, because 43 is any acute angle, and that is equal to base divided by hypotenuse. For this 43 given angle, we have values of perpendicular as p, hypotenuse as 1, and base as under root 1 minus under root p square. Hence, here we have value of base, that is under root 1 minus p square, divided by we have value of hypotenuse, that is 1. Hence, cos of angle 43 degree is equal to under root 1 minus p square divided by 1. We read the relation, that is cos square theta plus sin square theta is equal to 1. We know this relation. Here in this question, we are given cos square 72 degree plus sin square 72 degree. Here 72 degree is an angle theta. Hence, this is cos square theta plus sin square theta. That is, from the relation we know that this is equal to 1. Cos square theta plus sin square theta. We have theta is 72 degree, and that is equal to 1. We have next question. If 4 tan theta is 3 and 2 secant theta minus 1 is equal to 2k, then find value of k if theta is acute angle. First of all, we have the equation, that is 4 tan theta is equal to 3. That is, we have tan theta, that is equal to 3 divided by 4. Now we will take the second equation, that is we have 2 secant theta minus 1, that is equal to 2k. 2 secant theta will be equal to minus 1, on the second side this will be plus 1. Hence, secant theta is equal to 2 is multiplied, will get divided on the second side, divided by 2. Now we have values of tan theta and secant theta. We have trigonometric relation, that is secant square theta, that is equal to 1 plus tan square theta. We have value of secant, that is 2k plus 1 divided by 2 whole square, that is equal to 1 plus value of tan theta is 3 divided by 4, the whole square. We will solve the inner bracket. We will simplify this, 2k plus 2 plus 1 divided by 2 whole square, that is equal to 1 plus 3 square 9 and 4 square, that is 16. Here this we have is k plus 1 by 2 whole square, that is equal to, we will take LCM. Here the LCM will be 16, and this is 16 1 is 16 plus 9. We have k plus 1 by 2 whole square, that is equal to 16 plus 9. We have 16 plus 9 we have is 25 divided by 16. We have k plus 1 by 2. This is whole square, this will get under root on the second side, square root of 25 divided by 16. K plus 1 by 2, under root of 25 is 5 and that of 16 is 4. We have k, that will be equal to 5 by 4. This is plus, on the second side will get subtracted. Hence we have k, value of LCM of 4 and 2 is 4. We have 5 minus 2, that is equal to 3 divided by 4. Hence we have value of k, that is 3 divided by 4. Our next question is, if a sin theta is 1 and b tan theta is equal to 1, then we need to find the relationship between a and b. We have first relation, that is a sin theta is equal to 1, hence sin theta is equal to 1 divided by a. Similarly, we have second equation, that is b tan theta is equal to 1, hence tan theta will be equal to 1 divided by b. Now we know that we have no trigonometric relation between sin theta and cos theta, so we need to change both these. We know that cosecant theta is reciprocal of sin theta, hence cosecant theta is 1 by sin theta and sin theta is 1 by a, hence value of cosecant theta is a. Similarly, cot theta is equal to 1 divided by tan theta, hence value of cot theta is b. Now we know that we have a relation between cosecant theta and cot theta, that is cosecant square theta that is equal to 1 plus cot square theta. Value of cosecant is a square that is equal to 1 plus that of cot theta is b square. Hence we have a square minus b square that is equal to 1. This is our relation between terms a and b, that is a square minus b square is equal to 1. We have next question, if x cos a is 1, y cot a is 1, then we have to prove that x square minus y square is equal to 1. First of all, we have this equation, that is x cos a is equal to 1. Cos a will be equal to 1 divided by x. Similarly, we have second equation, that is y cot a is equal to 1. Cot of angle a is equal to 1 divided by y. We have no relation between cos and cot, trigonometric relation, so we have to change these values. For cos a, we will take secant a. Secant of angle a is reversible of cos a, hence value of secant a is x. We can change cot into tan. Tan of angle a is equal to 1 by cot of angle a, that means tan a is y. We have the trigonometric relation, that is secant square a that is equal to 1 plus tan square a. We are writing a because here we have acute angle as a, so we have this relation. Value of secant is x, that means x square that is equal to 1 plus value of tan is y, that is y square, hence x square, this y is positive, we will take on the second side, that is minus y square is equal to 1. Now we have x square minus y square is equal to 1, that is what we need to prove, hence x square minus y square is equal to 1 is proved. So students, today we have completed our 1B exercise of trigonometric ratios chapter. If you have any doubt, then do let us know your doubt in the comment section, or you can DM us your doubt on our Instagram page. Our Instagram account link will be provided in the description. Please do like and share our videos and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.